This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Boston Celtics.
We are on the biggest stage in So off the tip, it's Boston. And the starting group for the Celtics. Jalen Suggs out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Howard in at the 5. Howard, the screen. Wembanyama against Porzingis. 5 to shoot. And there's James from the arc. Antetokounmpo. Grabs the board.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants.
Pass to Daniels. Antetokounmpo outside. High arcing shot, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Houston shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one misses.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Here's Daniels, defended by Wagner. Daniels misses. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Shoots over Thompson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Thompson scanning the floor. On the wing, Daniels. And another miss by Houston. Wagner against Antetokounmpo. Outside Porzingis. Here we go, all alone. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Here's James. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Porzingis misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Wembanyama. Guarded by Howard. It's stolen by Howard. Wagner against Antetokounmpo. And here's Porzingis. Suggs outside. Wagner outside. Porzingis passes to Wagner. Here's Howard. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And Boston with some change. Hauser comes in for Kristaps Porzingis, and Pritchard is subbed in for Suggs. end in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. James against Anunoby. Howard with a screen on Anunoby. To win the drought, James kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Hauser. Back to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And it's Wagner missing. The Rockets lead by 7. Thompson finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Thompson. Right side, Wembanyama. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Thompson. On the wing, Daniels. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
James passes to Hauser. Wagner against Antetokounmpo. Wagner outside. Over Antetokounmpo. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Houston. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Antetokounmpo up top. Check by James. Daniels misses. Celtics trail by 7. Can they get it? And slam! Dunk by James.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
So for the Rockets, Adams checked in for Wembanyama, and Cooper subbed in for Thompson. Left side, Anunoby. The 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Boston pulls it in. Howard's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. It's picked off. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by James. Antetokounmpo. That's good. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Houston?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here's Wagner. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
He's got 1 to 4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
Outside Anunoby. Knocks it down from distance.
I just love the ball.
Celtics trail by 8. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Boston making a switch here. Kornet's checked in for Howard. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Hauser. James Harden, he's checked in for Wagner. And Suggs is subbed in for Pritchard. Kornet passes to James. And Anunoby pulls it down.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Pass to Cooper. Back to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Here's Cooper. Here's Daniels. He's scoreless. Antetokounmpo for 3. The shot misses.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
James, that's good.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Daniels. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Fires it. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Outside Porzingis. Inside, here's James. Shot from the low post is good. James has got his third bucket of the night.
Porzingis creates so much space when he's out there. It allows him to make passes just like that.
Houston making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Adams. Eason comes in for Anunoby. And it's Amin Thompson in for Daniels. Thompson passes to Wembanyama. To the middle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Outside Harden. Back to Suggs. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Back to Antetokounmpo. Nifty move. And again, it's Houston.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Pass to Cornet. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And now an 11-point Houston lead. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Boston. Outside Porzingis. Here's James on the wing. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Left side, Wembanyama. Suggs against Thompson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over James. And it's Cornet with a rebound.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
James finds Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And, of course, LeBron James.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
Pass to Cooper. Now Antetokounmpo. He's got 13 over Suggs. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
On the wing, Suggs. Defended by Thompson. Here's Howard. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway.
He was well covered, but the fadeaway gives him the space he needs.
Pass to Cooper. Antetokounmpo outside. 1:41 left in the first quarter here. Eason, a screen on Hardaway. Antetokounmpo for three. Boston pulls it in. And here's Suggs. Now here's Porzingis. Howard with a screen on Eason. Porzingis passes to Howard. Shoots. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Over to the left wing. Cooper passes to Eason. Now here's Thompson. Gets the three to fall. Thompson's got 6.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Wagner outside. Howard with a screen on Thompson. Wagner, the pass to Porzingis. From 17, the shot by Howard, no good. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Celtics trail by 14. Wagner, the pass to Howard. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Cooper, defended by Hardaway. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, it would have counted. Had it fallen, but it is offline. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Houston. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. We'll be right back with you shortly. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. All right, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, Jalen Suggs out there with Wagner. Then there's James, and it's Howard in at the center position. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 16. Suggs, the pass to Porzingis. Wagner with it. And the layup falls.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Houston leading by 14. On the wing, Thompson from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Howard. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Now Antetokounmpo. Outside Anunoby. Thompson outside. Cranked it in off the glass. Thompson's got 8.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Thompson outside, out to the right wing. Outside Anunoby. Over Porzingis. Anunoby passes to Cooper. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And this is second attempt at the line tonight. Celtics trail by 14. Suggs outside. Back to James. It's hauled in by Houston. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer off the mark.
and you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Wagner, and that one is hammered home.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
And here's Thompson. Here's Cooper. Thompson outside. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can...
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Wagner kicks to LeBron. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Here's Wembanyama on the court for the Celtics. They've got Howard. Wagner is out there with James. And it's Hauser in a power forward position. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Wagner passes to James. Here's Hauser to the inside. Here's Howard. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Thompson in the corner. Giannis outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Anunoby finds Wembanyama. High arcing shot. His shot is good. Making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle spots for the Rockets.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Houston making some changes. Adams comes in for OG Anunoby. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Cooper. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Wagner. He's got 6. Shot clock at 5. Hauser the pass to LeBron. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Wembanyama. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. From about 19 feet, the rebound by the Celtics. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Wagner wide open. Boston again missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Out to Thompson. Adams sets the pick for Thompson. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the basket is good. James has got 8 points.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Thompson. 10 points for him. Antetokounmpo inside. Working on James. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Thompson. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Howard. Shoots over Adams. Howard's shot is good. He's got 8.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. LeBron with some nice D. Here's Pritchard. Good D by Thompson.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Daniels passes to Wembanyama. Thompson outside. There's the 3. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got his 4th assist in this one. Celtics trail by 19. Pass to Pritchard. Wagner, a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Pritchard, defended by Wembanyama. Pritchard passes to Howard. There's Wagner with the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Wagner's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
And Adams gets to Giannis. To the paint, here's Thompson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 15.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
LeBron outside. Pass to Pritchard. Screen by Howard. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Inside and stolen by Howard. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Thompson. James with a deep 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LeBron passes to Pritchard. Back to James. Wagner with a screen for LeBron. Down low. It's intercepted. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket. It doesn't get any higher percentage than that. Dwight Howard, no doubt, on the dunk.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Rockets. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Fifth on the list, LeBron James.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Suggs. Wembanyama finds Giannis. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Porzingis inside. Adams defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting for Boston.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, who's got 19. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
Rockets have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Hardaway kicks to Wagner. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Porzingis has got 5.
When Porzingis is knocking down that three-point shot consistently, it opens up other aspects of his game.
Back to Giannis. Wembanyama against Howard. Pass to Anunoby. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder should he have moved it just 1 pass more.
Hardaway, no good. Rockets leading by 13. To the inside. Adams, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Adams. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Anunoby. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Suggs passes to Hardaway. Back to Suggs. And now here comes Daniels. Eating the break. On the wing, Giannis. Back to Daniels. Wembanyama with it. On the wing, Giannis. He's defended by Wagner. Pass to Daniels. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Up top, Wagner. Howard. Adams, some nice D. the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Rockets ahead, up by 16. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runts, please. They're thinking about the shot. Nice ball. Inside good. One more.
And we thank you for joining this postseason.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Anunoby. Thompson is out there with Cooper. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Giannis in at the 3 spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
And so he makes both from the line. Celtics trail by 18. Outside, Porzingis. Howard with a screen on Giannis. Lets it fly. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 7.
How about Porzingis? You can play him as the roll man, or in this instance, use him as the ball handler. How hard is that to deal with?
Cooper against Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good. LeBron with some nice D. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 41% for the game. And it's Suggs missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Anunoby kicks to Antetokounmpo. Houston moving the ball around. Wembanyama against Porzingis. And it's sent back by Howard.
Now Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Wagner passes to Porzingis. Wagner with a screen for Porzingis. Pass to Howard. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Houston leading by 16. Here's Cooper. Anunoby outside. For the 3. Another miss by Houston.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Suggs against Thompson. Suggs dishes to Howard. Pass to James. Austin needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Giannis kicks to Thompson. Trying to end the drought. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Suggs. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Wagner outside. Pass to Pritchard. Howard with it. Defended by Wembanyama. Howard can't hit.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Now Anunoby. Back to Wembanyama. And here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. And Wagner's got the ball here for Boston. LeBron outside. Back to Wagner. The rebound by Cooper.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Celtics trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the paint. Here's Pritchard. And the rejection by Giannis. And Thompson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Thompson, a screen on Wagner. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 23.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Wagner passes to Howard. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Wagner outside. And stolen by Anunoby.
Boy, sloppy play. A supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Dwight Howard on top. 4th, Victor Wembanyama.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And, you know, Michael Cooper reportedly doesn't cut his fingernails. Opposing players have actually complained about leaving games with huge scratches down their arm.
Here's Hauser. Still yet to score. On the wing, James. Just 4 to shoot. Driving in. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, 6'8", 250 pounds. You're going to have to do more than that to stop LeBron.
Giannis kicks to Anunoby. Antetokounmpo against LeBron. Wembanyama sets a screen for Giannis. And stolen by Howard. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the rejection by Giannis. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Austin with the ball. Outside, Porzingis. From deep, Harden. The Rockets pull it in. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Cooper. Pass to Thompson.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Anunoby finds Antetokounmpo. Houston moving the ball around. Back to Thompson. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. James outside. Pass to Porzingis. Here's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Thompson against Suggs. Here's Cooper. Pass to Wembanyama. Fade away, and it's Houston with another.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's James. And another shot. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
So for the Rockets, Adams, he's checked in for OG Anunoby, and Daniels subbed in for Thompson. The 17-footer goes down. James has got 12 in the game.
What you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Wembanyama against Porzingis.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Cornet passes to Suggs. Daniels with it. Picked up by Suggs. Daniels gets to Giannis. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 5 assists tonight. The Celtics shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to James. Here's Porzingis. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And that's now 9 points for Porzingis.
Well, the rise and fire in the in-between game. Kristaps Porzingis, very solid.
Daniels kicks to Giannis. From deep three-point territory, it's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cooper against Harden. Pass to Cornet. It's not going to go for him. Adams, a nice D. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And that one's good. Daniels.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's LeBron following the score by Houston. Down low, it's stolen by Adams. And it's the Rockets on the break from 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here he goes. Suggs passes to Porzingis. Good on the three-point shot. Porzingis has got 7 points for the quarter.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Cooper, guarded by Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Giannis outside. Puts it up from 12, and the shot goes in. Giannis has got 25 points.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
Now, here's Suggs. James with it. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo dishes to Daniels. Adams with the screen on Suggs. Inside. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists tonight. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Suggs kicks to Cornette. Pass to Harden. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Cornette. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Dyson Daniels. And the Celtics also making a change. Hardaway's checked in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Houston. And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Porzingis. He's got 12. Harden the pass to Cornette. Now here's Suggs. Harden finds Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
The three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Houston Rockets out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Celtics shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. On the floor for Boston. James is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Wagner. And it's Cornette in at the center, locking down the middle.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Pritchard passes to Wagner. Eason grabs the board.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Anunoby outside. Eason with a screen for Anunoby. Pass to Thompson. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Wembanyama. And Boston with the rebound. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Cornette. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Pritchard passes to LeBron. To the paint. And the turnover again by Boston.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Houston making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Wembanyama. And Giannis is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Adams sets the pick for Giannis to the inside. And Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams is a great option in these pick and rolls. We know he's a high percentage finisher, guys.
James against Anunoby. And the dunk by LeBron.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Daniels from outside. Connects from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Defensively, in that pick and roll action, you have to stop LeBron first.
Daniels passes to Anunoby. Back to Daniels. Screen by Adams to the paint. And Adams with the slam.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams could be a force in the pick and roll. There are not many defenders who want to get in his way when he's the roll man.
Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Porzingis over Giannis. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now Adams, headed by Porzingis. Back to Daniels. Kick out to Adams. Giannis outside. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
LeBron's shot is good. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Pass to Eason. There's the three. They get it again. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 6 points in the quarter.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Pritchard passes to LeBron. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here for the Rockets. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Anunoby. Cooper comes in for Tari Eason. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Daniels. They set the screen. James with another miss. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Back to Thompson. Antetokounmpo against LeBron. Adams with the screen on James. Giannis dishes to Thompson. Over Howard. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Harden outside. Back to LeBron. Down low. Suggs. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And Thompson kicks to Giannis. Wembanyama against Howard. And that one's good. Wembanyama. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Here's Harden into the lane. And the jam by Harden.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
The Rockets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Giannis. And stolen by Howard. Harden looking it over. James kicks to Harden. To the wing on the left. Five on the clock. Pass to Hauser. Shoots over Adams. Again, the Celtics good for two.
Assist from James Harden.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Thompson outside. Here's Wembanyama. No good from outside. Suggs against Thompson. And here is Suggs. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. On the wing, James. Rockets with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Thompson. Adams with the screen on Hart. Inside. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Adams has got 12 points here in the second half. Cooper against LeBron. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson surveying the floor. Stolen by Harden. And a fast break now for the Celtics.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
At the line for the Celtics, Jalen Suggs taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Rockets. Tari Eason comes in for Cooper. Zinkas, he's checked in for Boston. Franz Wagner comes in for James Harden. Anunoby against Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. Giannis has got 29 in the game.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Suggs passes to Porzingis. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded by Anunoby. LeBron against Anunoby. Back to Porzingis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, you love to see this level of aggression from Kristaps Porzingis, daring the defense to foul him.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Anunoby. Covered by LeBron. Wembanyama high post. He's against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
Here's Giannis. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Suggs. James finds Suggs. And here's Porzingis. Pass to Suggs. LeBron James on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. And there it is for him.
And nothing gets past LeBron. I mean, makes a play before the clock runs out.
Giannis against LeBron. Eason with it. Thompson outside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wagner. James, the pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Anunoby outside. Thompson the bounce pass. Wagner against Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Dwight Howard.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
For Boston, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Suggs passes to Porzingis. Now, here's Wagner with the drive. And it goes down 2 points.
And that'll effectively take care of game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one. But right now, an important win for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
They couldn't have asked for a better start for the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a pretty good 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games if they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't get distracted. They'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Pass to Thompson. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Howard. Back to James. And James throws it down hard.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Antetokounmpo against James. Now Giannis. So we see Houston taking the W here, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series, up now break 2-0 with all the momentum on.